Welcome to Author Update, November 7th, 2024. Just in case you find this in the ether of the internet. Despite that, tomorrow, Champion's Lord comes out. I have totally failed to let you guys know this book is coming out. So, hey, newsletter people will probably be getting an email today. But, yeah, this book comes out, and so far on Goodreads, it has 4.3 stars. I will say this is very different from Baby Brother's story, which is the Princess Priest trilogy, right? It takes place almost 150 years prior to this book. So this is us following Big Brother Ashton, who we've heard so much about as Champion Supreme, and his lover, Saint Raphael, and discovered they're not the Saint and Champion Supreme we thought they were. Because they're very... Ashton himself, just to give you an idea how, because everyone's like, oh, Dante and John are such a sweet, tender couple. In fact, I got that comment today about, by the end of book 4 that someone was reading. They're like, they're such a sweet and tender couple, even after what they've been through these last two books, book 3 and 4. You're not gonna feel that way about these two. It's the POV of Ashton. Ashton is very forward, very blunt, very flirty, promiscuous, short-tempered, narcissistic, and self-loathing. And his lover's not far behind him. And they see that in each other, and that they almost are jealous of each other. And they're like, no, I'm more unworthy. And it's sort of, and then it gets volatile, and then they get turned on by this. So this is Val's toxic relationship and male-male romance form. And they're trying so hard to stop what's happening, but they're sort of getting in their own way. And of course, it's been a lot of fun writing the prequel while also writing books 3 and 4 for this, because I get to kind of explore a little bit more what actually unfolded, and then skew it of how people recorded it. And then, not to spoil anything, but Dante learning the difference between the two, are night and day, right? So there's a lot of secrets. But that comes out tomorrow. I'm so excited. It was on Yonder. It was well received on Yonder as well. And if you're looking for something a little more toxic than John and Dante, that would be that variant. Otherwise, keep with my cinnamon rolls and Dante's ascension versus the fall of Ashton. But it is cool because we get to see how Blood Eaters come about in this. We get to see how their world fell apart and became a civil war for over 100 years. We're going to get to see that firsthand. And this is just the rumblings in this first book. Also, if you go to willisauthor.com, you will see that I have my events calendar back up, because I am starting to be a regular at the Oddities Market. Jen and I experimented with Lake County. We had a lot of fun. Everyone we spoke to and encountered, and of course, it was so hard not to spend our money that we were actively earning, because there's tea, there's taxidermy, there's crystals, there's all these artwork, all these amazing things, in this, and it's not a huge market, so if you're looking for holiday gifts, unique gifts, yes, come to one of these markets. They're amazing in the Central Florida area. The 3 that I will be at coming up this week, next week, this week? In 7 days, so next week, is November 15th. I will be at the Ocala Oddities Market. It's at night in the evening time in downtown Ocala. It's absolutely a gorgeous location. Great for a date. Great for the family to come out and shop. There's Grandpa Joe's candy shop around the corner on top of it all. But that's going to be November 15th from 5 to 10. And then I'll be on November 17th with Jen, and I will be at the Everness. That one's an indoor event. And that's from 12 to 5. And then Gainesville Fear Garden will be the following weekend on November 22nd, that's at their haunted house bar deal. So it's more adult themed for this one, and it's from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. on a Friday night, I believe, on the whatever November 22nd is. Like I said, you will start seeing my events calendar start to pop, because as I sign up for these markets and get confirmed, I'm going to be adding them to this list, and you'll have a constant place, at least in the Florida area where close to home, where you can constantly find me to talk about books, anything that you need. Also know that I'm opening myself back up for freelancing. So if you need epic covers or these really awesome typesets, if you need consulting or coaching about what you're writing, how to go about making a book, options that you have, if you need me to help you with your metadata and your uploads and things like that, I am here. You can go to willisauthor.com, reach out and direct message me on social media, or simply email me at valerie@willisauthor.com, or even willis.author@gmail.com, whichever your preference is. So I am trying to fill a financial hole that was created by a family situation that lasted 16 months that is now over with. And now I gotta pick up the pieces, but I can't magically give myself a pay raise. So this is what I've got to do, right? But that means I get to help authors and work with a few more authors. Speaking of doing typesets and work design, I have 2 secret Kickstarters that I can't discuss right now, but no, one is a trilogy and it's so cute. And the other is an art book, which has been absolutely a blast. We are closing up the finals on the typesets and design. The covers have been, look forward to me blasting those. Those will be launching officially in February and March of 2025. So I'm pretty excited about them. I've been working with some offset printers, trying to get estimates in on both those book designs. But I'm pretty excited at being part of those projects and being able to help bring those to life. I tell people all the time, my job as a typesetter is the coolest because I get to take someone's imagination and imaginary friends and make them into a tangible thing, right? So it's always a good time. But remember, this book should be out by the time you either watch this or tomorrow. And see you on the flip side. Hopefully I'll see you at the markets. Please come by and say hi. If you have books that need to be signed, bring them to me. I love that stuff. Let's talk about my imaginary friends, please.